Did you know that all citizens have a social contract with each other and the government? This contract refers to a philosophical concept that is an implicit agreement among individuals to form a society and abide by its rules, laws, cultural values, and norms for the benefit of all. It's based on the idea that people surrender some of their freedoms and submit to the authority of a ruler, or the rule of law, in exchange for the protection of their remaining rights and the maintenance of social order. The social contract is not a literal contract, but a theory that explains why people form governments and maintain social order. It's foundational to modern political and ethical thought, and serves as a cornerstone for democracy, justice, and individual rights. The concept was famously developed by philosophers such as Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau, each of whom had different views on the nature, scope, and implications of this contract. For Hobbes, the social contract was about avoiding the chaos of a life without rules, which he described as solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. Locke's view was more optimistic, focusing on the protection of natural rights like life, liberty, and property. Rousseau emphasized the collective will of the people and the common good. Despite their differences, these thinkers all agreed that the social contract is the foundation of societal governance and structure. When the social contract in a society deteriorates or disappears, the consequences can be severe and multifaceted. The social contract is an underlying principle that governs the relationship between individuals and the state, and when it breaks down, the trust that binds society together can fracture. Without a functioning social contract, individuals may no longer feel compelled to follow the laws or norms of society, as they no longer see them as legitimate or beneficial. This can lead to an increase in lawlessness, civil disorder, and a sense of injustice among the populace. In such a climate, the state may find it difficult to enforce laws effectively, leading to a vicious cycle of disorder and enforcement that can escalate into conflict. Social unrest may become prevalent as people feel their social rights are not being respected or their needs not met. Protests, strikes, and even riots can become common as people seek to express their dissatisfaction and demand change. Economically, a broken social contract can result in instability as investors lose confidence, businesses face uncertainty, and the workforce becomes unsettled. This can lead to economic decline, exacerbating the issues that led to the breakdown of the social contract in the first place. On a broader scale, the loss of a social contract can lead to the fragmentation of society into self-interested groups, each seeking to protect their own interests rather than working towards the common good. In extreme cases, this can result in the disintegration of the political entity itself, as bonds between different regions, classes, or groups dissolve. Ultimately, when the social contract fails, the fabric of society risks unraveling, potentially leading to a significant transformation or upheaval before a new form of social contract can be established.